Hey guys, hope you're well, hope you're doing good on this fine Sunday. I'm back today with a new video. Yep, you know how I do it. Before I jump into today's video though, could you please like, subscribe and contact me with my YouTube channel. That being said though, let's just dive into it. Let us go. Right. I made it nice and red for us all to set the mood, the red light. With that being said, let's just go.
Yeah, they're not channeling your dead relatives. So right now we have at least 3 guardian angels in the room. There's also probably demons in this room, and they're listening, and they hear every bit of what we're saying. Excuse me. And when somebody says, well, the psychic told me my mother shared this with me when I was 10, and nobody ever knew that but us. So it has to be my mom, except for the demons in the room who also heard it. And now they're impersonating your mother. If your mother's in heaven, she's having a good day. She doesn't want to come back and visit you, as much as mothers love their children. Okay. If she's in purgatory, she needs our prayers to get her moved into heaven. And if she's in hell, there's no getting out. It's not your mother.
Wow.
They can put up a good show, and it's very, they can also place thoughts in our minds, and they can manipulate our emotions. And when you have that trifecta, the person is 100% believes it's their mother.
So one case that I have,
That's
it's
bonkers.
the only case I've ever had of Satan as the possessor. Those kinds of cases are very, very rare, even historically. And the only reason I thought he was actually, this has got to be the guy, is because he was trying to kill this woman and that he was possessing. And he was also, for 3 straight days, I beat this guy ruthlessly in a session, and he just lied all the time. Even when it would go better for him, if he just told the truth, he would just lie. Which is what Christ said about him. He said he was a liar and a murderer from the beginning. Yeah. So, but anyway, at a certain point, what came out was, so in heaven there are nemesis, just as Saint Michael fights against the demons. There's nemesis in heaven against the demons. So the demons actually have nemesis, specific holy people in heaven that actually combat them or deal with them. Oh. And very often it's because of the facts, like for example, the demon against the noonday devil is actually St. Catherine of Alexandria, because of the fact that she conquered him by conquering that particular aspect of human nature, which is the tendency to just being slothful and lazy, right? Well, in this particular case with Satan is the nemesis was Saint Joan of Arc. And the reason it was Saint Joan of Arc, as it starts to come out in the case, because you have a series of sessions and stuff starts to be revealed about the dynamics of the case and why Christ allowed it and why is this particular demon possessing this person at this time and for whatever reason. And what basically came out is that Saint Joan of Arc was the nemesis because she actually showed up during one of the sessions. I don't see her, but the person who's possessed actually saw her appear, and the demon just completely freaked out and starts running straight at me. And when I'm watching him run straight at me, I'm like, he's not coming at me. He's trying to get away from something. She literally ran over the top of me and runs the woman that's possessed, but it was actually the demon, goes and cowers in the corner. And so I asked the woman, I said, what, after the session was over, I asked the woman what happened. She said, well, Joan of Arc appeared. That's how terrified they are of the people in heaven.
Well, he was heading back home.
Well, that's good.
When something gets in his car.
Good news for us.
A man from Mexico named Jorge Nava captured a horrific moment late one night. While heading back home by himself in his car, through his car's inner camera, he notices someone is in the back seat.
Ver algo de susto. Viendo cómo la ciudad todos.
You're driving a Mustang as a taxi? Jesus, how much are you charging? Bet the fares are rocket.
Y pues no hay nadie. Yo aquí en el carro cagándome de susto claramente.
Sitting in the back seat is the clear figure of an old lady.
There's
But
definitely
as the
someone
man
there.
looks back, there's no one. He decides to ignore it and hope it goes away, but as he gets home, on the next day he goes to his car and sees this.
Pero después del pinche susto de ayer, de lo del fantasma,
Is that his guitar?
está muerto el carro.
Yo creo que I'm sure it said Mustang on the computer, on the tablet, the screen he had. Or is he pretending he wishes he had a Mustang and he's pretending it's one? Probably still charge it same prices though.
El poltergeist
He's got
le
it
hizo
in
mal
Nissan.
al carro y miren. No prende, no arranca.
Oh, it's drained his
Es la
battery.
cámara en cuestión, que cuando uno lo prende y empieza a grabar. pues no prende el pinche carro. Entonces ya se murió la batería.
The car's battery suddenly dies as he fails to start the vehicle. Given he witnessed a haunting figure while his car and everything was working
There's definitely
fine,
someone there.
he believes while driving through a haunted
Not unless
road,
it's glitched.
something got in his car.
The camera.
So back in 2022 of April, Chris from Urbex Hill, who's also an urban explorer, traversed around 10 miles of forest and then ended up at this entrance which led him through this really mysterious tunnel system. Well, after walking through these tunnels for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe even longer.
That's a long
he
time to
ended
walk
up
in
at
through
this
some
area
tunnels
which
you don't know.
seemed very foggy. And what this guy caught in that area, I mean, you guys have to, you have to see this for yourself.
We'll show us then.
It's one of the most craziest things I've ever seen. And you know what? Have a watch and you tell me
Okay.
what the hell you think this may be.
Ah. The fuck? Play that again. I want to see it again.
How crazy is that? Two of them, both with glowing eyes, what seems to be camouflaged suits.
It did look like it. The first one here, I'm not bothered.
One of them even grabs the edge of the wall and like hangs.
It's that one though. Look at that. What do you think that is,
in the
guys?
middle to get a better view of what he's looking at. Maybe looking at Chris. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was looking at Chris, but it's like, holy shit. What do you think? Aliens? I mean, what other explanation can there be besides that? Right? This dude is not the type
Oversized frogs.
to, you know, do AI stuff. And
No, seriously, I don't know.
This dude is real deal. Trust me. This guy, he's from Cleveland, Ohio. He explores some of the most dangerous places. This dude got cojones, let me tell you. But seriously, what
He's old
the
school.
hell do you think those things are? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.
I don't know. I really don't know.
What the is that?
Oh, we're in tunnels again.
You good? Are you good, bro?
Something walking towards him.
Going, bro.
It looks like he's in Egyptian shafts, doesn't it? In Egypt, you know, the small, cramped and compact, and he's decided to ride a fucking motorbike down it. Let's have a look again. The bottle's in way. There we go.
Yo,
Something walking towards him.
you good? Are you good, bro? Going,
Aliens.
What the was that, dude?
Oh, he's shaking. Whoa! Fuck you, spider.
Oh, it jumped.
Oh,
What is this big spider?
freaked me out.
It's there.
Look at the size of it. It's as big as the pillow, but then on this next clip, it's probably AI, let's face it, guys. It probably is. I won't be surprised if there's one that big of somewhere, like in Amazon rainforest, though. I won't be surprised. I've seen there's apparently reports from armed forces. But anyway, that's another time. But if you have a look at the spider here, right, look at the size of that. And so it's the same size as that pillow. Right.
It jumped.
And then it's like, look, it looks a hell lot smaller there. That's still big. Oh, fucking hell, I won't go flamethrower the fuck out of that. But it don't look as big as what it was. Throw that.
Spider.
Freaky.
9 hikers entered the mountains, but
spiders.
not one of them come back alive. In 1959, 9 very experienced hikers vanished into the Soviet mountains.
This is the story of the Dyatlov Pass. And I'm really fascinated and I've always been intrigued about this story. And the thing that pisses me off the most is we'll never ever know the truth. And it really, out of all the stories, all the secrets in the planet, I want to know this one. This is the one I want to know.
And what rescuers found still terrifies investigators to this day. Their tent had been sliced open, but from the inside. The hikers ran barefoot into minus 30-degree darkness, almost like they were escaping something far worse than the cold. Some of the bodies were found frozen underneath a tree, the rest of them completely miles away with crushed ribs, fractured skulls, and one of the victims was completely missing her tongue. But this is where the story gets even worse. There was no signs of a fight, there was no outsider footprints, and get this, some of the hikers' clothing actually tested positive for radiation. Witnesses who were nearby actually reported that they saw these strange orange lights floating across the mountains on that very night. Was it an avalanche? Was it some weird military experiment?
Could be.
Or was it something else? For decades, the Soviet Union completely concealed the investigation, and the official conclusion, an unknown...
There's the man. That's why it's named after him, Dyatlov. Dyatlov Pass, because he was the leader. These are all really experienced hikers, mountaineers and everything. They're not newbies. So one hell of a fucking mystery that I'd love to know, but we will never ever know. Never. No solid evidence.
On compelling false. Still to this day, nobody knows for sure what scared 9 very experienced hikers to run to a certain death.
The Boogosphere, it is an extraterrestrial object. We've done the analysis on it. It is electrogravitic anti-gravity. It is not a hoax. There are now 10 different videos from 10 different spheres flying in.
10 years ago, 5 years ago, well, less than that, if you said you believed in spheres flying around the planet at stupid amounts of speed, you'd get called an absolutely fucking fruitcake. But the evidence is out there. They're about, especially, I haven't seen any in person yet, but I don't look at the sky. But they're there, and it's only a matter of time.
This region in South America has interesting inscriptions which have been analyzed to be a type of Proto-Sanskrit, a very unusual type of circuit pattern on the top of it. And if you look at these holes around the equator, the center, it's one seamless sphere, but inside these holes is a type of resin that has fiber optics microscopically in them. And we took some of this resin and tested it. You'll see that the resin done at the University of Georgia, the top carbon-14 dating facility, is 12,560 years old. So this sphere is 12,560 years old. It's the end of the last ice age when a comet or an asteroid hit. It's the flood stories of ancient times. So either a very advanced extraterrestrial civilization assisted at that time or was already here, or people working with those civilizations made this. You can see the list of elements in there. Interestingly, are a number of elements that were not even discovered until the late 1800s or early 20th century that have a high electromagnetic conducting purpose today, but in unusual quantities. The actual alloy itself, that is the skin of this 1 foot diameter sphere, is in fact no known alloy that currently exists in any aerospace or industrial application. It matches none of them in its complete decomposition analysis. X-rays and CAT scans, so I'm going to show you these lit up areas. There are fiber optics that light up within this. Here is a very unusual structure from the CAT scan. They used a tin filter to get some of the colorization and elements. Interestingly, this structure no longer exists in it. This was taken not long after it landed. After it had gotten too close to a power line, it shorted out and landed. That's how we have it. And a man picked it up. But what's fascinating about this is that when I saw it, I immediately thought this is some type of superconducting low temperature plasma, and that can recruit energy from what's called the quantum vacuum or 0 point field. provide the energy to put it in rotation and spin and have it levitate. Now, when this landed, it weighed about 2 kilos.
What?
Now it weighs 10. So there was a gain in mass of a 4 or 5-fold. Why? When you create a certain voltage in rotation, you can get what's called a mass cancellation effect. If it gets massless, if it goes to 0 mass, it vanishes and teleports or goes out of this dimension and can, through quantum entanglement, appear in here and then here. This structure, next slide, here's the interior of it now. Where's that structure? It was like dissipating a cloud. I think it was an energy form that dissipated. And here's a video of that micro CT scan as it's going through the surface. And you're going to see it as it passes through, and it's a big void. Yeah, it's like a quantum vacuum void. There are some filaments and material in there. My theory is that whatever containment field and structure in there that was an electromagnetic and low temperature plasma and superconducting field dissipated in the ensuing year. One of the conclusions I have come to with these boogosphere activations, of which there have been a number, there are remote sensing devices that are 12,500 years old.
Is it Stephen?
That are picking up some sort of either cosmic energy.
Hasn't Dr. Stephen Greer just died? I'm sure I've just seen his name that he's died. Has he just died, chat? I'm sure he has, but I'm not sure. I'd look it up now, but I'm recording. It's not fair on you guys.
Energy or electromagnetic or magnetic field disturbance around the Earth. It's a bit ominous. These tests that we have done prove that there's no bolts, screws, seams. All the traditional manufacturing things you see in a man-made device does not exist. So it is almost certainly of non-human origin. It's very ancient.
Very ancient. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He apologized.
It's my fault.
He apologized.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what? If that didn't...
It's very ancient.
It's okay, I'm sorry.
He apologized.
It's my fault.
He apologized.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what? If that didn't upset me... Sorry. That told me to calm down? What I'd like you to do.
And this might be a shocker, but telling somebody to calm down almost never calms them down. Karen here probably has thyroid disease, thyroiditis. If untreated over the time, it can make your eyes literally pop out of their sockets like so. Thyroid disease can also cause mood swings and irritability, which you could argue maybe you're seeing in this video. I don't know, what do you think?
Let me take that back. Let's have another look at the bug-eyed bastard. She's aggressive.
Sorry.
And she's angry with the world. And look how freaky she is. She looks like Judge Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Freaky, man. Usually I don't take the piss, but she's acting like an absolute dickhead to the people in the car. So, fuck her. She's probably called Karen as well.
Calm down? What I'd like you to do.
And this might be a shocker, but telling somebody to calm down almost never calms them down. Karen here probably has thyroid disease, thyroiditis. If untreated over the time, it can make your eyes literally pop out of their sockets like so. Thyroid disease can also cause mood swings and irritability, which you could argue maybe you're seeing in this video. I don't know, what do you think?
Scientists just created the first pill ever designed to make your dog live longer, and it could be available by the end of this year. Obviously, nothing like this has ever existed before for any living thing on the entire planet, and the way that it works is genuinely insane.
First in the nation study.
So we've got new pills coming out for dogs to make them live longer. It's a bit too late for my pooch, like, but it's good news nonetheless, though, guys.
Is pioneering this longevity medication for dogs.
Basically, the reason why big dogs don't live nearly as long as small dogs do comes down to one single hormone. A Great Dane lives about 7 years long, and a Chihuahua would live 15. It's the same exact species, but it's completely different lifespans. This pill that scientists are creating right now will go after that exact hormone and basically tell your dog's body to slow it down. In early results of the study, they were actually able to see at least 1 extra year of life, which is about 5 years in dog years.
Studying with this 5-year-long trial is exactly how much time we can get, but we're hoping for at least 1 year of very good quality life.
And if this is able to get fully approved, it would officially become the first anti-aging drug that has ever been cleared for any species on the planet. They've already been able to clear 2 of the 3
any
FDA
species on the planet, and what better than our beloved loyal pets, dogs.
steps, and the last one could happen now at any day. If it clears, you could be giving this to your dog by the end of this year in 2026, and it'll only be around $40 to $90 per month. Our dogs are about to have a better healthcare plan than we do.
Yep.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift.
Today is a gift.
Enjoy it. Do what you want to do, how you help.
Words to live by, guys. 101 years old. God. Yep.
Just very true little words. Sorry about that.
I apologize.
Well, guys, there we have it. That's another video done and dusted. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, could you please like, subscribe and comment and boost my YouTube channel and recommend it to people who think might be interested in this kind of content. I shall see you in a few more days with the next video. Till then, guys, look after yourself, look after each other, and don't be a cunt. Bye bye.